Over a year after the June 2020 elections, Labour Party leadership nominee Dr. Terence Drew is still of the view that he did not lose his bid for the St. Christopher 8 seat. Incumbent Eugene Hamilton won the seat by 26 votes, but Dr. Drew alleged that there were incidents of bribery and electoral irregularities which caused him to lose the seat. He refuses to concede, and he does not believe that being unelected will affect his ability to lead the Labour Party if he wins the leadership elections on November 28th.
I would ask us to look at what took place in the last election and look at how significantly I reduced the margin. But I also want to remind the comrades that I was cheated. We were cheated in constituency number 8, and everybody knows that. In 2015, we had a deficit of 236. And in 2020, we had a deficit of a mere 23 with all the cheating that took place. So I will never concede the constituency because we know the constituency was cheated. And I think that what the comrades are looking for is the ability to bring a broad-based appeal, an appeal that will help the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party to get back into leadership service. I think that that is a very important point to look at, the significant increase, and with all the cheating, what we would have done under the circumstance of a pandemic, under the circumstance of a state of emergency where we could not canvass. Notwithstanding all of that, we were able to shift the seat by over 200 and something votes.
After the elections, the Labour Party sought to challenge results in all the constituencies it lost, but surprisingly withdrew these election petitions, citing a technicality. Dr. Drew then began legal proceedings against Mr. Hamilton, alleging he bribed voters, but the Director of Public Prosecution intervened in the matter and dismissed the case. Dr. Drew, however, said he continues to work hard in the constituency and has high hopes he will be elected to lead the Labour Party.
So I think that where the challenges are, and I call them challenges, these will be overcome, because I think and I know that the three nominees and the present leader of the party, we are all committed for one St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party. And when the leadership is committed to one body, I think that will result in exactly that. And I think that will, of course, will overcome these challenges. We are all ready to work to make sure. And I'm not going to say that, and I've said before, that is a challenging situation, but our 90-year-old party, which has depth, political maturity, history, will overcome any challenge and keep the party together to move into the next general election.
Some pundits see Dr. Drew as the best option to lead the party, given what appears to be his popularity within the party and appeal to reach across party lines. However, he will have to contend with Member of Parliament Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, the only elected member of the National Assembly in the leadership race, and former MP Conris Maynard. All three candidates have been considered well qualified to contest for the party leadership by the current opposition leader, Dr. Denzel Douglas. The full interview with Dr. Drew on SK Newsline will air at a later date. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline.